What are you doing? Drawing more bees?
No. So I gotta think about getting a chicken coop, so I was like drawing a picture of a chicken coop.
A chicken coop?
Yeah. Raise some chickens in there.
You want to... Whatever.
What are you doing?
You said you wanted to read these?
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. I just saw a spider on that pelican. It's a big one, too. He's on the other side of it now. Oh, there he is on top. Just don't smack the spider with the fan mail.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, go.
Hey everybody, welcome to the lounge. I'm my fellow loungers, chillers, bowlers, and grillers. I have fan mail. Woohoo! 2 pieces of fan mail. It's been a while. We just did one recently, didn't we? Like just 1 letter, I think we got. Hey, you know what's cool? This is from, I guess it's from England. Looks like it. Doesn't it?
I don't know, I can't see it.
Well, kind of does. Alright, so here we go, guys. Ooh. This is... Dear Uncle Larry.
Dead? Hat?
Oh. Yeah, my retina's gonna burn. Can't see.
You're fine.
If you could read this on video, it would mean the world to me. Thank you. Hey. Well,
there you go.
This meant the world to you. My name is Oliver, and I am 11 years old, and I come from England. I have been a fan of your videos for a long time. The first time I saw you was in Jesse's video, Meet Uncle Larry. Wow, that was... What year was that? 2015?
If not 15, then 14.
Wow, so he was like 6. What were you doing watching his videos at 6 years old? I had to have a talk with your mom and dad.
Unless it's just where he started and he only started watching recently, which is possible.
That is true. Your chilling and grilling videos are the best, and I like making the good or making the food. And could you also say hello to Tom for me, please? Continue to make good content.
I'm right here.
Yours sincerely, Oliver. Please, could you write back to me? If you did, that would also mean the world to me. Thank you for reading. I hope you are healthy, or I hope you are healthy, or something like that. My address, and it gave me his address. I've got the oh, he's got a Ballin' Like Larry t-shirt. That is pretty awesome, dude. Probably won't write back. I think this is way better than writing back, to actually talk to you like this. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. If I had to write back, I'd be writing back all the time. And as you can see, I have a lot of things to do, like design chicken coops and stuff like that. So I'm
bees that may or may not be there.
Yeah, I got a few today.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, today's one of them days where they're really coming around. I don't like bees. Well, I mean, I like honeybees. They're fine, you know. But these wood bees, they don't pollinate. They just irritate, and then they burrow holes into the wood and destroy my hard work around my house.
I could tell that you're talking loud to make a point, but I don't think that the bees are going to take it.
Well, this is a card, and what's funny about this is that the printing on that, I don't want to put the address up there, but the printing on that is printed by a, obviously, computer, right? Hello, summer. Have a great summer. To Uncle Larry, hope you like the sunshine, and I'm a big fan of your YouTube videos. From Darius DeBoer. Something like that. I don't know. I mess up last names. But this person is from Cambridgeshire.
I don't know.
This is from I think this is no, this is USA. I don't know where that's at. But anyway, thank you. Appreciate that. That's pretty thoughtful, right? A little card like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Appreciate that. So, you know, speaking of that, you know, let's take a walk out front, because I want to... Somebody had asked in the comment section about Prickly Pete.
The cactus?
Yeah, and somebody asked about it, and it was like, you haven't shown it. I'm like, you know what? I haven't. But something really cool's happening with Prickly Pete. You guys got to check it out.
What cool could be happening with a cactus?
Come on. Come on. Huh?
Like, I'm legit curious. What cool could be happening with a cactus?
A lot of cool things can happen with a cactus. But I'll show you when we get there. I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Well, I understand that, but...
He's doing...
It's a rhetorical question.
He's doing very well, I can tell you that. Oh yeah, Tom,
I mean,
we gotta
cactus.
sand all this stuff. Look, the paint the side of the house here too. You know, we should probably do that today. We can sand it and start. At least if we get the sanding done.
You kidding me? Today's like the hottest day.
Oh, for crying out loud, it's either too cold or it's too hot. I can't. That's the time of the year it is too. For the nice motorcycles. You know, I never understood, like a lot of people like that, you know, that, or actually that's not it. That's like a dirt bike. That real loud,
Just the noise.
Harley Davidson sound, I can't stand it. I think it's sound abuse. But that's just me.
Well, there's one thing that we can both agree on, it's that.
So anyway, guys, you know, I think you guys all know we planted bushes all along here, and they're growing pretty nicely. But Prickly Pete, oh, did I show when I had stones around him?
I think so.
We gave him a nice, you gotta come over here, Tom, and show him. Because this is really, really cool. And you're gonna have to make sure you get them in there good, but can there be louder traffic on this road? It really irritates me. And we're in lockdown, guys. Does it seem like we're in lockdown? It's ridiculous. Anyway, look, check him out. He's getting a hat. And he's getting 2 arms. One of them's gonna wave to everybody. He's gonna be like, hey, what's up, guys? But
I guess that is pretty cool.
they're flowers, I believe. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna get flowers. But Prickly Pete's doing good. Still got a smile on his face.
Surprised his growth hasn't stunted from the marker.
Obviously, we know that permanent marker does not harm a cactus. Okay?
Well,
I
at
don't
least
know
we
why
can
you
tell.
always got to say that. You know, it's funny. It's funny because I don't do a whole lot of videos outside, but when I do, there's traffic everywhere. Even down the side of the road. I don't understand. Is that a chicken feather?
I doubt it.
It's fluffy. Looks like a chicken, but smells like chicken.
Yeah, you better hope that thing's not loaded with diseases.
What, worse than, look at that. That's beautiful. Anyway, it reminds me of, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a chicken coop. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna build it, and then we're gonna harvest the eggs. I have to do a lot more research because I don't understand everything about it. But I did read that, you know, you gotta kind of get the eggs like twice in the morning. Did you know that a chicken, like an egg of a chicken, takes like 26 hours to develop after it lays an egg for the next one? Did you know that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, so it has an egg and then 26 hours later it'll have another egg. So they're saying that like twice in the morning. So like when I leave for work, I'll check it out, gather the eggs, and then you can get up like around maybe 9 o'clock and you can gather, you know, check them out to see if there's any more eggs. Because you,
What do you mean I can do that?
You could do it. You can gather the eggs after that.
These aren't my chickens.
Well, you're the only one home.
Yeah, but these aren't my chickens.
They are going to be your chickens too if you're part of the house, right? It's not just
I never
my
agreed
house.
to have the chickens.
It doesn't matter if are you going to eat the eggs?
Probably. I do like eggs.
Well, then you're going to take care of the chickens too. It can't just be I get the chickens and then they're the only eggs we have, and you're going to eat my eggs, and you're not going to help take care of the chickens. That's not.
Then I just drive out and buy my own eggs.
Huh?
I'll drive out and get my own eggs at that point.
I'll smash them all. You're not getting your own eggs. We're going to just do chicken eggs from here.
So you would waste my money because I don't want to do something that you decided to do.
What's the big deal? You go in there, you put your hand under the chicken's butt and see if there's any eggs.
Because I don't want to do that.
Why?
Because I don't want to. It's not my. They're not my chickens.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, they are your chickens. You don't understand. Anything that's going to be out here, when you're living in here, you're part of the household. You take care of the chickens also. It's pretty simple, I think.
But
what?
I don't want to do it. You're getting me into something that I never...
Look, do I want to get up and go to work in the morning? No, but I got to get up and go to work in the morning, right? Do I want to mow the lawn because my son didn't mow the lawn? Yeah. I don't want to, Tom, but I do.
The work thing is irrelevant. That's something that will...
Do you want to take the trash out? Do
No.
you want to?
Not really, but
But you have to, right?
Yes.
That's part of life. You gotta do things that you don't want to do.
Right, but that's different. That's a household necessity to remove the garbage out of our house.
Oh, wait. So eating is not a household. See, do you hear that? I heard a rooster just said. Trying to tell you that, hey, he's like, hey, little buddy, get some buddies over here and get some chickens.
No, I think those are the voices in your head telling you to do that.
No, the voices in my head are telling me to come over there and smack you upside your head.
Yeah, of course they are.
See? He said it again.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Let's list out the pros and cons of having chickens.
Okay.
List off the pros.
What do you want to start? With the pro?
Start with the pros. Come on,
Eggs.
sell me. Okay, eggs.
Chicken. I like eggs. I like chicken. They're delicious. Don't you? How much chicken do we eat? We eat a lot of chicken.
We eat a fair amount of
we
chicken.
eat a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
I don't think there needs to be another pro. What happens when the apocalypse happens, Tom?
What happens if the apocalypse doesn't happen?
Oh, it's going to happen.
Well, what if it doesn't?
Then we still got chickens and we got eggs, and we don't have to buy eggs or chicken.
All right. Well, let me start listing off some cons then.
All right, go ahead.
First off, the initial costs. We have to buy the fertilized chicken eggs. We have to buy the materials for the coop, because I know you're going to want to build one.
Yeah, so?
We're going to be setting aside however much of the yard for it.
But then we have food. Well, I was going to put it like back there in the edge.
Well, yeah, but now you also have to buy food and medicinal food for the chickens.
Yeah, so? What are you worried about that for? You don't have to pay for any of that. That would be me. So that you're
right, but your money does directly affect the household that I...
Your point is moot.
The stuff that you're paying directly affects the household I live in, and if you're spending excess money that you don't need to spend...
Your point is moot.
The point is not moot.
Your money. It's my money. And if I want to buy some dang chickens, then I buy some dang chickens.
Okay.
And if I want you to get your hiney up and go...
Okay, let's move on from that then. What happens if a chicken gets sick?
Then off with his head and he's in the pot.
You can't do that. What if that disease is transmittable to humans?
Hey, you boil it. If you're boiling it, it can't get into you. You boil and kills everything.
But what if it doesn't?
You want me to show you? I'll put you in a pot and boil you.
Oh, haha.
It does kill
Alright, but what if it infects all the rest of the chickens before you manage to get it? You don't know. It could be a thing that
Then
takes a few days.
We're freezing the chickens.
Okay, then what? Are you going to buy more chickens?
Yeah, obviously. But that's what you get a rooster for. See, the rooster has sex with the chicken, and then you get more chickens.
I know how that works, Dad.
Well, that's
okay, so now we're adding a rooster into this mix.
Right.
Okay. Well, are you going to... Okay, so just on the rooster part. Roosters are very territorial. Are you going to be able to make sure all the time the rooster isn't going to be trying to scratch your eyes out? Fly on up and just get in your face?
If he scratches my eye, then off with his head. And then
Alright, then there's no rooster, and then you can't make the chickens reproduce.
Then we get another one that has a better attitude.
You don't know that'll work.
Son. You act up, you get another one. Off with his head, get another son.
That's not how that works.
Brought you into the world, I'll take you right out.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Alright, well... Still sticking with the rooster thing, are you prepared to deal with all the noise? Because I know you love the quiet out here in the backyard.
They're not noisy.
Yes, they are. No. What about that one that we just heard? Who knows how far away that one was? As loud as he was that we could hear from our house? Imagine that being right outside your window.
It's not going to be outside the window. It's going to be right back there in the woods.
Okay, that's still really close. So we're just having a conversation like this and all of a sudden...
Alright, don't do that again. That's really annoying. Don't do it again.
Okay, well, how are you going to stop the rooster from doing that?
That doesn't even sound like a chicken. I'm going to punch you square in the face. That doesn't even sound like a chicken. At all. Like, if that was a chicken...
Okay, well, that wasn't a chicken. It's supposed to be a rooster, but still. They're loud, and they will make...
That's a terrible impression of a rooster.
Does it get the point across? Because it's going to be constant at all hours of the day. It is not that quiet. You heard the one that just echoed out.
I'm going to put a sock over their head so they can't be that loud. Put a little mask on there. Like
that doesn't work.
A PPE right over their mouth so that it's not very loud.
That's really not how that works.
I think you can do that, though. And keep it down a little bit.
What? No!
Yeah.
Okay, how's it going to eat then? You're going to take it off every time and risk getting... You're going to risk getting your face and fingers pecked off.
They're going to be my buddies. They're not going to be violent chickens.
They're birds!
I'm not cockfighting them.
They're birds. Do you think they're gonna understand? Because they're not.
I think they do understand.
And then early in the morning,
The
it's
chickens are
gonna be
smart.
like 5 a.m.
First
You're
of
not
all-
woken up yet. It's gonna be.
I told you, you do that one more time, I'll punch you right in the face.
Uh-huh.
Listen, chickens are actually smart. You can play tic-tac-toe with them and they'll beat you.
If you teach them.
Well, we're gonna teach these chickens. They're gonna be smart chickens.
Okay, then you're gonna fill up their entire tiny pea brain with how to play tic-tac-toe.
Not just tic-tac-toe.
There's not gonna be any room left.
No, it's gonna be tic-tac on Tom's toe. That's what it's gonna be.
Uh-huh.
Said, peck that toe right off. I told you.
Man, oh man, how are you gonna catch the chickens if you can't catch up to me?
You trying to kill me? Don't think. I'll throw a rock at you. I hit you right square in the forehead.
Uh-huh. Of course you will. What are you gonna do? Throw rocks at the chickens? If they bug you?
I could. I'd get my BB gun out. Shoot them.
Yeah, then the rooster starts mourning. You're gonna hear all the time.
You know what? You're not getting in the house.
Wait, what? What do you mean I'm not getting out of the house? Get back here. Don't you?
See what time it is? I'm still out here. He's not letting me back in yet. Thanks a lot, Dad.